Hello, hello. Welcome to day number 6 of the Self-Love Challenge. Today's lesson is a little bit of a bonus. If you guys did this with me the very first time in 2024, then you know that there was never a day 6, but I've decided to add a little bonus session for you because I feel like this one's an important one for you to really be able to start moving forward in the right direction. And when I say right, I don't mean like there's any one right way, but I mean the right pathway for you. So today's lesson is an important topic and very dear to me because it combines two of my most favorite things. One, just really growing your capacity to handle and do more. So that motivation, right? As well as boundaries. When I first started on my self-love journey, I recognized something so powerful. Motivation is really not just hustling. It doesn't come from forcing yourself to do all of the things or going strong, going hard, anything like that. It really comes from protecting your boundaries. And I've seen this transformation for myself and so many women that I've gotten to work with. And so I want to share this with you because I truly believe that this is going to transform your life. So here's what I mean by this. When you set a boundary, for example, with time, it's like choosing to wake up and not get on Instagram and scroll, or get on Facebook and dive into the politics and get frustrated and angry and hardened by the world, but rather instead choosing to do something more intentional. And you start to free up that time and your energy and your focus for what truly matters most. When you set boundaries with toxic people that maybe have been in your life for a while, or people that you work with, people that maybe have been draining your energy for years, you suddenly create space for confidence, peace, and forward movement. When you set boundaries in your own home, with your kids, your family, your spouse, you start honoring your needs instead of always carrying everyone else's emotions and baggage. And so often we think it's selfish, right? We think, oh, I need my husband to start picking up the clothes on the side of the bed, but he's busy. Like, I don't want to bother him with that. So I'm just going to do it. I'll do it for all of my kids. And then you're doing it every day, day after day after day after day. And they just learn that that's something that you're going to take care of. So, really setting boundaries with your family and asking them to help pick up those things. You're empowering them. It's not selfish. It's it's not selfish. It's empowerment. You're teaching them how to do it for themselves. You're showing them that you trust that they're capable, right? When we are always doing the things, and for example, like with my husband, if I'm always doing the things for him, then like for school, for example, with my kids, like signing them up and doing all the things, like I am disempowering him and not giving him credit for what he is capable of. You are not being selfish, you're empowering others. Another one is like when you stop taking on other people's responsibilities, and I think of this like at work, right? Other people's responsibilities at work, you finally give yourself permission to show up and create the life you truly want. I found myself so often at work doing other people's tasks, worried that something wasn't going to get completed, and so I would do it for them. And then they just started relying on me to do it. And my time got bogged down. And I wasn't putting in the self-love and setting the boundary and empowering them to do it themselves. And this is the secret to motivation. It is born when your energy is not scattered everywhere. When you're not on Instagram buying every course that you see because you think you need it, when really what you need is the inner work. I've learned so much that the strategy of the things that we want to create in our lives are really much more of a personalized strategy. So yes, we can go learn all the things and we should be doing that. That's great. I want you to do that. I'm not saying don't go buy courses. But what I have found is that we gobble up all this information And then we do nothing with it. And we have half finished courses here, 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 and here. And so we really place a boundary on our commitment and we stop getting scattered. We stop doing everything for everyone else. We stop carrying the weight of the world. We stop worrying about, and I'm going to give you a quick little example of something that happened in my office. One of the people that I worked with was really concerned that there was not going to be any coverage in the office because we were taking time off at the same time. And I was like, you know what? That's okay. The entire department can go without both of us for a day or two. In fact, it will show them to appreciate us more. But had I worried about what that person was feeling and thinking, I wouldn't have taken that time off to spend with my family. I would have decided not to do that, even though I really needed it, even though I was dragging my feet at work because I needed a day off. And I had been planning on a day off for so long. The secret to creating more motivation and having capacity to do all the things that you're wanting, build the business and be a present parent and show up for your spouse in the way that maybe you never have, or maybe attract the love of your life while still building your career and going to school and doing all the things. You get to do it all. And you get to do it intentionally. You get to let go and place boundaries around the things that you don't want. You get to just edit the things that you don't want out of your life so that you have more space to create your capacity to do more. So today, I really want you to take time to ask yourself, to really ask yourself, like noticing what areas of your life or in what areas of your life is energy leaking because you're not placing boundaries on your time, on your energy, on your emotions, on your mental capacity in that current moment with people, with your commitments. Where are you not placing boundaries? And just notice, like, no need to shame yourself. Let's not add a layer of guilt. We've been doing the self-love challenge, but just notice. And then asking yourself, what boundaries would protect my energy in these areas? And then take one small piece of action today to honor that boundary. And then last but not least, share it with everyone in the group for a bonus point. This is the last bonus point of the program. If you're doing this in real time, I'll probably do it again next year, sometime around this fall season. I love the self-love challenge. I can't get enough of it. I feel like it's so important for us. So if you're not watching this in real time, just know I'm probably going to do another self-love challenge at some point. So don't be discouraged by that. There'll be another opportunity for you to be a part of this. But still comment in the post and do the work because it's really going to help you start to shift that. So, okay, do that. Get yourself a bonus point. And really, if all of this is really resonating for you, and you're really ready to start reaching those goals from a place of peace and self-love, I invite you to my new program, which is the Badass Babe Manifestation Mentorship. This is really my my signature method for manifesting anything you desire in any area of your life. It's a hybrid group program and one-on-one mentorship designed for the busy, outgoing woman who craves freedom, clarity, and results, and doing it all without burning the out. This is for you, maybe if you're ready for more, but even the thought of more feels overwhelming or exhausting. This is for you if maybe you're feeling disconnected from where you are and where you want to go and what you need to do to actually get there. Maybe you don't have the clarity, the direction, or the strategy to move forward. You don't even know which strategy to pick to move forward. And maybe deep down, you're ready to finally figure this all out. You're ready to stop burning out and finally start reaching your goal in a way that fits your schedule from a place of peace and self-love and without sacrificing your hobbies, your family, or any of the good parts of life. And if this is resonating and you're wanting to build that motivation and energy, please, please, please join us because inside you're going to gain a 5-step manifestation blueprint to attract your goals without the burnout. You're going to get the clarity, the confidence, the mindset to finally follow through. And you're also going to get a simple, repeatable strategy that you can use for every single goal. Productivity tools designed to help you collapse time and start getting more done in less time and really start getting those results faster. And then, of course, the consistent accountability so that you can set boundaries, take action, and move forward with flow and ease. So, the time commitment for this program, 4 to 6 hours per month. That's it. And then, of course, there's optional meditations and subconscious reprogramming and bonus course material that you can do at your own pace, but it's not required. Okay. And here's what you're going to get. You're going to get 3 monthly one-on-one calls, a monthly group call, a library of subconscious reprogramming tools, meditations, EFT tapping. And if you don't know what that is, don't worry. No, you'll learn visualization and so much more. And then, of course, that step-by-step course to help you keep rewiring long after our calls. So if you are feeling called and empowered, please check this out. I have 3 spots open. And if you're not listening to this in real time, you can still apply by signing up with, go check out the free consultation call. It's my breakthrough call. This is how you sign up. Currently, right now, 3 open spots. We start September 9th. 2025. So if you're listening to this not in real time, still go apply because you never know, I might have spots open in the future. So I love you all so much. Thank you so much for joining us. There's already 4 beautiful, amazing, outgoing women ready to start on the 24th. Actually, there's 5. I lied. There's 5 that are ready to get going and get their booty into gear and start manifesting their goals from a place of ease. So if you're wanting to join with us, please come and join. I love you. Mwah. Bye-bye.